In the quiet folds of history where faith clashes with tyranny and miracles unfold in the most unexpected places lies one of the Quran's most captivating tales, the story of Ashab al-Kahf, the people of the cave. Picture a time long ago, perhaps during the Roman Empire under a ruthless emperor like Decius, when believing in one God could cost you everything. A group of young men, devout and courageous, dared to stand against the idol-worshipping masses. But today, we're not just retelling this familiar surah from Al-Kahf. We're probing a question that has whispered through centuries. Are these sleepers still alive? Is there a hidden miracle in the Quran staring us right in the face, suggesting their story isn't over? Stick around as we explore ancient caves, divine secrets, and clues that might just rewrite what we think we know. This could change how you see the unseen world forever. Let's transport ourselves back to that fateful day. These youths, traditions say there were 7, though the Quran wisely leaves the number to Allah, reminding us not to argue over unknowns, lived in a city gripped by polytheism. The emperor demanded sacrifices to false gods, but these young believers refused. Our Lord is the Lord of the heavens and the earth, they declared, as recounted in verse 14 of Surah Al-Kahf. Facing death or exile, they fled with nothing but their faith and a loyal dog tagging along. Kitma, as some call him, a guardian at the cave's mouth. They sought refuge in a secluded cave high in the mountains, perhaps near Ephesus in modern-day Turkey or Amman in Jordan, or even Tarsus, locations debated by scholars but united in mystery. As they huddled inside, fear giving way to prayer, they beseeched Allah, "O Lord, grant us mercy from yourself and provide us guidance in our affair." And mercy came in the most extraordinary form. Allah cast a deep slumber over them, sealing their ears from the world's noise, turning their bodies gently to prevent decay. Right side, then left, as the sun's rays danced around the cave's entrance without scorching them. Their dog stretched out his forelegs at the threshold, a sentinel frozen in time. To any passerby they looked awake, eyes open in that eerie sleep, striking terror into hearts. Who would dare approach what seemed like vigilant guardians of the unknown? Now, here's where the miracle kicks in. They slept not for a night, not for a week, but for 309 years, 300 solar years as the Quran specifies, adjusting for lunar calendars. Imagine waking up after centuries, the empire fallen, Christianity now dominant, their old world dust. One of them ventured out for food, careful not to reveal their secret. He offered ancient coins for bread, but the shopkeeper stared. The money was from a bygone era. Whispers spread, "These are the sleepers from legend." The townsfolk rushed to the cave, witnessing the youths alive, youthful, unchanged. It was a sign from Allah, proof of resurrection, silencing doubters who mocked life after death. As the Quran says, we made their story known so that people would know that Allah's promise is true, and that there is no doubt about the hour. But wait, the story doesn't end with their awakening. The Quran is intriguingly silent on what happened next. Did they live out normal lives, die soon after, or is there more? This is the hidden miracle in plain sight. Scholars like Ibn Abbas suggest they returned to sleep, or perhaps entered a state of barzukh, the intermediary realm between life and death, preserved as a sign for future generations. Think about it, the Quran emphasizes their story in Surah Al-Kahf, a chapter recited every Friday for protection against the Dajjal. Why? Because their tale mirrors the end times, long slumbers, divine preservation, tests of faith. Legends swirl around this. In Ephesus, the Cave of the 7 Sleepers is a pilgrimage site with ruins matching the description, a north-facing entrance where the sun rises to the right and sets to the left, just as verse 17 describes. Explorers in the 1920s found bones and a dog skeleton, but carbon dating inconclusive. Some say the cave in Jordan's Rajib holds the truth, with inscriptions invoking Allah's protection. And get this, hadiths mention that during the time of the Dajjal these sleepers might awaken again, joining Imam Mahdi in the final battles. Is that possible? The Quran hints at timeless, miraculous. Or did you think that the companions of the cave and the inscription were among our signs, a wonder? It's like Allah is saying, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Modern theories add fuel. Could it be cryogenic like sleep, a scientific miracle foreshadowing suspended animation, or a metaphor for spiritual awakening in dark times? But the real question lingers. Are they still alive? In a way, yes. Their story lives, teaching us patience in trials, the power of dua, and certainty in the afterlife. Yet, whispers in tafsir suggest they're in occultation hidden by Allah, much like other prophetic figures awaiting the hour. Imagine stumbling upon that cave today, the air thick with divine presence, the sleepers stirring as the world nears its end. As we close this journey, reflect. In our fast-paced world, where faith often slumbers, the people of the cave remind us to wake up. Their miracle isn't hidden, It's in plain sight, in the Quran's words, urging us to seek refuge in Allah. Do you think they're out there, still preserved? Share your thoughts below, like if this sparked your curiosity, and subscribe for more Quranic mysteries. Who knows, maybe their awakening is closer than we think. Peace be upon you.